So we're mod friendly. If not, I won't. Yeah. Isabel, you don't. There's ways to mod it without, but I prefer doing it that way. Of course there are, as a female character.
Things really
I modded Stray to have Luna as the kitty. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I feel like I'd end up losing a little black kitty, though, in some of those dark areas. Oh, wait, no, I think I meant to go this way. Okay. Onwards, friends, onwards. I texted Mike yesterday, and I'm like, I did my first cauldron. I upgraded my inventory. I'm like, you know, being like, oh, I did all these things, and he's like, good.
Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, one who looks like me.
The side quest in that stronghold
Roland's trail leads to Meridian.
involves Snapmaw. Oh, well, I know what I won't be doing then.
Then he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
I know, girl, I know. We're working on it.
Stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is the right way. Oh, no, Piggy! What are you doing here? First off, I was trying to run because R2 was run in the game I was playing last night. Second, do I have a friend? Chat, we're gonna name him Bacon. And he is our friend. What are you doing? I think he's not meant to be here. Are you a little bit? Oh, you're just gonna walk right through the bucket. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a ghost piggy. There he goes. I'm gonna leave you, Bacon. I was gonna call him Crispy. I'll leave you be, buddy. You have a good life. No one's allowed to eat you, okay? Except for, well, actually, no, I won't even eat you. Strongholds have some animals that are somehow. Oh, okay, so he is meant to be here. Chat, I think I'm going. Where is the path? We're off to a great start. How do I leave? This way? I'll eat him. No, you won't. Oh yeah, no. Some of the mods that I've seen are just absolutely insane with what you can do. Oh, I meant to go down. I see. I gotcha. Alright, so if that's the Snapmaw quest, that can just screw right off. I'm not touching that. Hey, Erend, welcome on in. We're doing good. How are you? By the way, friends, I'm thinking of probably doing a cozy stream later on this evening if you guys want to come on by. I haven't played Animal Crossing for a couple days now. And I'd really like to maybe do some time travel shenanigans, catch up the days that we've missed. Check out the cherry blossoms. Anyone pre-order for the Tears of the Kingdom? I know one person at least did. I know one person in here did. Maybe not in here right now. But enjoy your lurk. Enjoy that lurk. Ooh. Halo, you ready to go for a ride? Oh, you've had a bad headache. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that it's, you know, past now. That always sucks, though. I hate it. Like, if you go to sleep with a headache and you wake up and it's still there, that's like the worst feeling. That's not Run either. This is Run. Okay. This is why I shouldn't play multiple games at once, chat. Might catch it a bit before I go to bed. It should be nice and chill. Oh, we found a new hunting ground. Okay. Basically, guards went missing. Go find leads to corrupted machines, following a blood trail to an island in the middle of a lake where Snapmaw are. I'm good. I'm good. You know? Okay, so that's the hunting grounds. Let's keep going. I know a good few people who have gone for the controller. I fell. I might go for the controller. What are those? What are you? Don't want to scan? Too far away? Okay. I don't think I was... Oh, wait, this is the hunting grounds. Oh, I understand where I am. Okay. I'm gonna go back up. All right, no worries, Cam. Thank you so much for the lurk. You think they should have done more of the controller, Pepper? I really like it. I don't know. I think I'm just excited in general. I really like the Joy-Cons. I think the only thing, and we've spoken about it before, with the kind of like the new special switches or like Joy-Cons, is the fact that the color doesn't wrap all the way around the Joy-Con. It doesn't look so nice. Maybe I just like more flashy stuff. Maybe. Alright. There's usually... What was that? Oh! Oh, chat, there's a big friend. That's probably a big danger friend, actually. Can I fight it? Will it kill me? I don't understand why one handle's white. I think it's just meant to be like the Link's like corrupted and non-corrupted arms. Oh no, them things. Save and go fight. No, the fact that you said save first means that I'm gonna die. Okay. So I got the I think this one yesterday. I now can get a Shadow Hunter bow. Don't save, just fight. Is this good? Is this something I want to be replacing my normal bow for? Yeah, so we got the Karja Sharp Shot, I think yesterday, I believe it was. All purple weapons are great. Lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time, and is good for short to medium range combat. Fire arrows can ignite blaze canisters, and backpacks can be modified. Cool. Try to get all of them. Well, we'll start here, because I have the pieces. Oh, but my weapon satchel is full. Alright, so... I haven't bothered upgrading it yet. Haven't had a need to. Nope, don't, Eloy, don't jump at the man, please. Weapons, sorry. If only you had a mod for that. It's okay, it's all good. There we go. So I'll replace that one. So I guess with the Shadow Tripcaster here, I can do more than just shock. It looks like maybe flame and something else here. That's white you can craft for. Okay. Bear with me here. I'm missing some chat. Oh, it's Blast, the other one? Okay. And then here's that one. Should I... Oh no, that's not the right button. How do I... Is it crafting? Modify weapons, here we go. Is there anything here that you guys would recommend putting on? I know that we put on something yesterday and someone was saying I should put on, it wasn't damage, it was tear maybe? I think for knocking off pieces. Yeah, Ace. I have a 22 plus 22% for tear. Okay. There you go. I have 2 other slots. Should I wait? Wait. Oh, I have actually a 41%. I'm so sorry. Heck. Should I use both? Do they stack? I'm assuming it will. They stack. Okay, so this is good anyway. Cool. I'll leave it at that for now, unless you guys have any other recommendations. Does this need new arrows? No, it doesn't. Other than that one. Oh, I shouldn't have. It's fine. Purple on purple. Once you unlock the Tinker skill, you can swap out mods. Oh, nice. Okay. Speaking of, I do have some skill points, and I could just get... Oh, was this not Tinker? Which one was it? Am I crazy? Oh, here it is. Found it. Disney Plus app is having trouble connecting to my Chromecast lately, so put some Disneyland Paris vids on the TV instead. Oh, I love watching Disney Park videos. So to get that, I need to get disarm traps first. I could get that right now if you guys think I should. No worries, Affection. That sounds good to me. Enjoy your lurk. Let's see. Critical hit plus precision. Balanced aim, strong strike. What's middle of Prowler? This one? Oh, I just noticed that some of these branch off. I had no idea. I hadn't even paid attention to like the lines going between them. Oh, are they? Oh, that's so nice. I also got strike from below. Here. I go left. Brave. This one? My sword. Random, you dropping your sword? You didn't drop it on my end. Literally every stream. Oh no, I mean me in life. Me in life. Purely to unlock additional arrows? Oh. Okay. I'll go for that for now. Okay, so Big Bird, I'm not gonna touch you. I'm gonna do a manual save. You having some severe storms tomorrow, Brandon? Go fight Big Bird. No, no. He's not even the way I have to go. I'll go look at him. Can I scan him? Level 27. No. No, no. Do it, you coward. No, I am very much a coward. I am not going to be goaded into something by calling me names. Bear with you, need to fix your nails? No worries. No worries. It's just a little bird. That is a very big bird. Alright, if I've ever seen one. I will peer pressure you. I don't succumb to peer pressure very easily. I just fold and agree if someone says mean things to me. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm a coward. And this place is scary. I wish I was here during the daytime. What are you? Trampler, that sounds fun. Should I fight it? Test out our new bow. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Make this clip take too long. You gonna come over here? Do you not know where I'm shooting you from? Ooh! Oh, they put out in English. Are you vultures? Alright, listen. I know I was talking about things not looting yesterday.
I dropped it!
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. There's... Why are we flying? Just come back down. Apparently I leveled up. Oh, hello. Come here, you big bird. But not as big as the other big bird. You're only a mildly big bird. You're just a kind of big bird. Oh. Nice shot. Thank you. Won't happen again. Oh. You'd think that one would have been easier. If I'm not careful. Yeah, I like it over there, I think. I'm assuming the name Trampler lives up to its... Or, like, it's gonna live up to its name. Yeah, I did a cauldron yesterday, so I learned about that, which is really cool. There we go. Alright, where's that last one? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So I'm assuming they swoop down and, like, take all the good stuff, maybe? That would be my guess. Everyone's least favorite machine. I think mine is still gonna be the snap mount, but... Better off using my other one. Oop. No. No, that's different. That's a different move. You can't just swap things out on me. You can't, no. No, it's like healing. You're not allowed, enemies aren't allowed to heal. Not in my Vigima games. I don't like these friends. You and me, we're not friends. Can I just find them perched anywhere? Is there like an easy way to get rid of them ahead of time, maybe? Oh. Wasted all my ammo on these guys. I'm gonna leave. Screw you. If you want to come after me, friend, you can come after me. Oh. Or I can just smack you in the butt. Or do that. It's when I threaten to leave. He's like, wait, no. Come back. There we go. That was interesting. Thank you. I need it. Why is this not showing up? Where are my emotes, chat? Disappointing. Oh, it doesn't even show the Luigi cake. Blasphemy. Everyone needs to see that emote. Normal emotes are showing up just fine. You guys see that there's like a Doge picture on Twitter, by the way? I have no idea what's going on there anymore. PC, not even close. I had a feeling you would say that, Itsu. Hello?
Not what I imagined. Boy,
How are you?
it's decent work.
I like your head things. It's very red here. This is like an elevated campfire.
Corruption spreads. More sunless days are coming.
But I'm not seeing any side quests. You're just kind of here, vibing. I will go. Thank you for letting me use
Going
your
down
elevator.
fast.
Ever just slip down the stairs? Thank you for letting me use your elevated campfire. Oh, there's a tall friend. Should I go get tall friend? Maybe I should go get tall friend. Because then I would have like more of the map, right? Not me getting distracted. Oh, I remember the other thing I wanted to talk about. It's finally happening. I've never played Pokemon Stadium, but apparently, Pokemon Stadium is finally coming to the NSO on the 12th, I believe. That's a very majestic sight, isn't it? So I was thinking maybe we could check that out on stream one day because I have never had the opportunity to play it before. Why? Because Pokemon? Because I'm in mood. Is there a bridge? Oh, there. I don't see a bridge, but okay, if you say so. Oh, it's shallow anyway. What are these? Lance horns. Okay, so we found these friends yesterday. Hey Charlie, how's your day going? Welcome on in.
I felt that.
Ooh. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. But we did it. Have been on PC for years. Yes. Of course. And you gotta pay for them again, but like, besides the point. Almera going crazy because these workers, remember that hardwood? Sorry, woodwork of our windows that had to be done. That was in January, and since then, off and on, they've just been popping up in our back and front yard, continuing to drill. Just randomly without giving you a heads up. That's so obnoxious. They just use a ladder to get into people's backyards. I kind of hate that. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna hop the fence. Don't you worry about us. Funny. Oh, Charlie, thank you so much.
Less than 3.
Less than 3 to you as well. Thank you so very much for the 2-month resub. I'll get some hype and some love in chat, please, and thank you.
This is where it is.
Oh, wasn't so lucky the second time. Hello. Damn. It's okay, friend. You tried. Even painted over here without letting us know. My mom leaned into the front door. Oh no, had white paint all over it. We had a very, very, very early night, so I'll be off to sleep now. Oh, no worries. I'm still not fighting Big Bird, but I hope that you sleep well. Thank you for popping by. I know here, especially, like, the building management's really, really good about letting you know if there's paint anywhere. But I know, like, constant construction and all that is never any fun. That goose. Sorry, sweetheart. I don't really like geese anyway, but... my dog's water fountain, which reminds me, how's Ollie's fountain? Did you ever get around to using it? Yeah, so he has two because he's spoiled. He has the one out in the living room, which he loves. It's a really big metal one that, like, he is very, very possessive over. And he has the one in here, which is the one you guys saw that video of. He uses it. It's definitely not his favorite. It's not as big. It doesn't have, like, the water for him to really play in. But he definitely drinks from it. I can't remember if I mentioned this yesterday. Andrew actually found the clip of Mike's first time meeting Ollie, because I adopted Ollie in, like, July 2023. And, Mike wasn't here that day, so he came over like 2 days later. And it was so cute. Such a cute clip.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Oh, you kind of hit the other one. I didn't know they could do like friendly fire. 2020, sorry, not 2023. Definitely not. He's already been adopted. I adopted him in the future, yeah. Sorry. And Ollie, you know, he's very friendly when he first meets people, but I kind of equate a lot of that to him being like, you know, are you nice? Like, he's on his best behavior just in case you're gonna be, like, you know, maybe mean to him. So, like, the sucking up he was doing to Mike that day, he doesn't really do often, but it was so cute and it just made me happy. And it's also crazy to think I've had him for so many years. He's turning 5. He's turning 5 at the end of the year. My big baby. This is like such different terrain than where we were used to. It's very cool. You know what I didn't look into? I didn't even bother checking if they had different outfits. Oh, oh, oh. Hello. No, no. Dodge roll.
Spotted something.
Did you? Oh.
Die! Die!
There we go. Pinky's repainted. Did you smudge them? Or did they just need to be, like, touched up? Well, they put up a tough fight. They tried. No one expects Aloy in a bush.
No space.
Also, hydrate. Thank you. Kim, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. How is the new job treating you so far? Oh, they're starting to peel it. Gotcha.
Have to climb up to the tall neck's head.
Big friend. Alrighty, I guess I have to go up the scaffolding.
Killers. What are they doing here?
Oh. Rude. Okay, okay. Well, I didn't like fighting you yesterday. I don't like fighting you now. You didn't like fire, though, did you? There you go. At least now you're on fire, I think. Pretty sure that's what that means. Oh. That went well! Oh, oh. Alright, that went as well as could be expected. No, no, you don't see me.
You cannot hide from our...
Come here.
You can't evade the shadow.
Oh, there's so many over there. Alright. Whew. Streamer doesn't like to time travel in Animal Crossing, but does time travel IRL to adopt Ollie in the future. Mm-hmm. I save my time travel shenanigans for IRL. Cutest thugs. It's like, oh, they're so cute.
Finally.
That's so funny. Are you guys... Oh, you're up there? Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see here. There's one up there. Gotcha. Hmm? Hi, friend. A lot up here. Don't step on me, okay? Don't step on me. Don't step on me. Are you guys sure that we didn't see one of these in that Kingdom Hearts trailer and everyone thought it was Star Wars, but it's really Aloy? Okay. Actually, no, don't dodge roll, don't dodge roll. It's a little hard to see because it's so dusty here. Stop moving.
I just gotta tough the storm out.
Just like I said, no one expects Aloy in the grass. I'm just saying.
Move along now.
Alrighty, let's see if I can't get a better angle on these guys. Okay, so there's a big guy up there with a big gun. Lord knows what that person's doing. The little, like, targeting really helped. Oh, no, that one missed. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. Nice snipe. Thank you! I feel very accomplished doing this. Go to sleep now. Shh. Nothing to see here. Okay, good. The storm's clearing up. That should help us a lot. Oh my god, look at how clear it is. It's beautiful. Anyone else? Is that everyone? What's that? I think that was everyone. I love all the yellow alert icons, but they have no idea where the heck you are. I know, they're just like, what? Who's killing us? That's a big That's a big horse. That is a very good observation. Never played this game, but I've seen some bits here and there, and it seems so cool. It's really fun. It's my first time going through it, so like I don't know everything about it, of course, but enjoying it quite a lot. I feel very accomplished. No, I don't want your gun. Put down the gun. I don't want it. Give me the goods. I sniped enough people here. Bill's down. Anyway, this rock is nice.
Room.
Well, this guy's just taking a nap against the wall. He's chill. This
should be
one's
a good
trying to
spot
fall
for
off.
jumping onto the tall neck.
There we go. I keep getting supply boxes, by the way. I haven't opened any. Is that what I meant to do with them? Hey, Mighty Owl, how are you doing? Yes, indeed, it's our third day. I just sniped a whole lot of people, so I'm feeling very accomplished, but that probably won't last long. You can open them in inventory. I have many. I have many. I think these are them? No? Maybe they are? Haul time! These are them. Okay. Oh, here. Pff, there's the metal burn I needed yesterday. Oh, so even if I can't take all the items, it'll still stay. It'll just be opened. I love that. I've gotten so many of these. Am I? Oh, there we go. And I didn't know you could do this. My full fake Amoeba card set. Oh, it's been shipped out. Nice. Yeah, I know Mike and I think Ace were also talking about the permanent fast travel packs. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm very much enjoying it so far. Got all shards, sparkers. I keep getting outfit weaves. Oh, okay. No more rock space. Yeah. Lots of goodies. Lots of modifications. Better job at fast travel. Only downside is you need to be at a campsite to do so. But it's free at all points. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
Time to sell all the green ones. Will do. Will do. I just gotta get to a merchant. Oh no, the sandstorm's picking back up. Heck. I know there was bodies up here. Did I knock them off? Maybe I knocked them off. Okay, we'll wait here.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Yeah, we'll wait for him to come around. We shall wait. I mentioned, actually, I didn't actually mention it to you guys. I put out a community post on YouTube earlier because I always forget you can do that. I may or may not have purchased a Animal Crossing City Folk guidebook, like the official one. I think it's made by Prima or Prima, for our YouTube playthrough. Thank you to eBay. And I'm really looking forward to getting that. I think it's gonna be interesting to see like what I can do because I don't know much about the game. Do you have it? Yeah, I think Andrew has it as well. And I was a little jelly, so I wanted one. Oh, it's all good, Pepper.
Tall neck from here.
Like, honestly, no rush, right? There we go.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
How do? How? Up? Yeah, I want to go up. Puppies. Do I climb? Can I? Oh, cool. Okay, this one's different than the one I did last time. Oh, fascinating. Okay. And then this, oh, gotcha. Thank you. Oh, hello. Hey. Up we go. Hello, friend. How are you doing? I'm just gonna poke you in the head a little bit. It'll be fine. Won't even feel it. Pet the horse with a stick. Thank you, friend. We love you. So, if I had managed to sneak up there and do that with all the guys still there, would that force field have taken them all out? Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Oh my goodness me, this game's too big. Okay. Oh, there's another friend. Let's go get the other friend. And back down we go. Map is massive, yeah. It would have killed the corruptor, but not the cutest cultist. Oh, we hit level 20, chat. What's max level in this game, by the way? I feel like it's not that high. That's my guess at the moment. $50 with the DLC, okay. 60. Oh, 60, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna follow our path down. Yeah, because I know Mike is actually max level in the sequel to this game. But he was happy because he could continue to earn like skill points just through doing quests.
Out of ammo, but not out of ideas.
Oh, I like that. Nope. Come here. There we go. DLC for... Is it on the 19th? Are we gonna lose you for a bit, random? Explain a lot. Surely they had just somewhere in the game being like, lol, nope.
My turn.
Oh, no, drop that. Put that down. The corruptor, yeah. Would still be up. it going. Hi, Mr. Wonderful. How are you? Is it meant to sound like that? That's really annoying. I'm going around the other way. Screw you. Keep being distracted by other games. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that nonsense. I don't know what that noise was. Yeah, I'm just gonna go the way we came. Hello, friend. Sorry to bug you. I just kind of want to get there fast. Biscuit the Third, yes.
I'm not gonna be a problem if you're on that inside. Catching you,
Oh, boy. Oh! I didn't know I could just run right through them. Okay. Why not? Oh! Hey, 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 hey. I will... Never mind. Biscuit the Third is just OP. Biscuit the Third just wrecked these guys. I was gonna... Oh, no, sweetheart. No, no, no. Back down, please.
What was this?
There we go. He saved me. He literally did. I was gonna throw hands because someone hit him in the butt and then he turned around and just destroyed them. You like biscuit? Hi, bunny. Okay. Hello. Okay, so there's more snap moths there. So I think we're gonna cross over and then go down to the left when we can. That horse in Skyrim. Hello, friend. You playing some New Leaf? So nostalgic. Well, ads coming up indeed. Actually, they've already started, but that's a cactus. I guess lazies are just meant to be your, there we go. Just meant to be for you.
Something nearby is setting that signal.
Okay, sweetheart. Okay. It's all good. You go up there and hang out for a bit. What's your plan for this? Are you exploring? Talking to folks looking for certain collectibles? Come here. Oop. I want to just get through the main story if I'm very honest. Just because I've never really seen it before. Ace, we'll see you soon. Have a good commute to work. That's like the main thing. Oh, right, I need to sell those. Okay, that's a snap maw in the water. I hate it. That's a snap mob there.
Okay, I need to get up to the tall neck's head.
Yes. I don't like this. Hi, friend. Oh, Jesus. Alright, don't step on me. Don't step on me. I love you. No, get out of the water. Can I, like, jump my way up here? Because that would be nice. Okay. This looks doable, right? You can do it. There you go.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
Yeah, I like that idea. Far away as possible from the, Oh.
Ready or not.
Whoop. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I just don't want to find those in the water because that will freak me out. This is doable. Okay. I think this is probably the jump
This should be
spot.
a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Yes. So I will wait. You see nothing. I'm not here. Oh, wrong button. It's gonna get your booty. It probably will. Oh,
The
heck.
shadows are getting long.
Where is Toph? Oh, there he is. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Such a tall friend, you move very slowly. And by the way, friends, if anyone is just joining us, question of the day. Do you prefer console gaming or PC gaming? What is your preference? Oh, it's actually perched. That's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Hello? Went to the movies. Did you see the new Mario movie? What did you see? I'm hoping to maybe go sometime soon.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
Oh. Don't make me choose. I know it's a hard question. I know. Use console more often. Yeah, Ren, I feel the same. I feel the same.
Good. Got the data.
Okay, well, I don't want to just go down anywhere because friends. But that was good. So now I might actually head back up to this settlement there, just to get it cleared, and then we're gonna continue on. We're actually not that far away. Oh, the D&D movie. Gotcha. How did you enjoy it? Depends on the game. I prefer Animal Crossing on my 3DS, but I prefer open world games like Genshin. Yeah, on your laptop. Ow. Oh, you little... Wrong button. I'm gonna go down here. Oh. That's my first death. Should we have a death counter? Oh, poor Aloy. I fell. How far back is that gonna put me? This should be interesting. Oh no, this actually works out well for me. Because I still have it marked off, but I'm back kind of closer to where I wanted to be in the first place. Was good. Family really likes Warhammer.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Yep, if you guys want to be the death counter, you guys can be the death counter. I am playing on an easy difficulty, mind you, but that was my first death, and I'm pretty proud of that 3 days in. Of course, it had to be from falling from a tall tower. It's like Breath of the Wild. Or friend. I was gonna press triangle, but I kind of messed up. Oh, and we left Biscuit the Third back there again. I don't think I've actually lost a mount to, like, it dying yet. I just keep leaving them behind. I like to think that they go on to live nice, normal lives. They settle down, maybe find another nice machine. Nice fence. With a nice backyard for the little machines.
We don't see many Nora around.
Hello.
Not since they were. Buy what you need.
I've done some side quests so far, yeah. I've definitely done some. I found out I don't like the hunting challenges at all. Oh, there's a goose friend. Are you one of the, like, invincible friends? Are you someone's pet? Oh, there's lots of them. What are you doing?
Check out these wares.
Okay. I don't see any side quests, but there is a merchant. There is a merchant here.
Kept the wheel turning all day. Buy the forge.
Hello, I need to sell, like... where am I looking? No, this is... There we go. I need to sell most of these. Gotta clean a few things? No worries. So, we're just getting rid of the green ones, yes? There we go. I'm assuming if I have multiple of, like, the same type, I should probably get rid of the lower level one. We'll see you later, Mike Tron. Or should I save it for maybe, like, stacking? I read that so wrong. I read plus 37% fire coil, which is correct so far. But then I went down a line and then another line and I read just very fire. And I'm like, okay. It's very fire. I see. I understand. This makes absolute perfect sense. Okay. I know I was selling flowers for potions. I wasn't fussed about those from what you told me. Very fire. I forgot about that green turtle. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So I have like I know Ridgewood, that's important. That's a base, it seems like, for pretty much every arrow. Do I need 3-4 stacks of wire? Or blaze? Or chill water? Or oh no, these are all different lenses. I'm trying to figure out how to open up my inventory. You don't tend to sell them? Okay. I'll leave them for now then. At least we have a little bit more room. Very good to keep for arrows. Perfect. Will do then. Thank you.
These aren't goods, they're
Alrighty, let's keep moving then. Let's keep moving. We've been a little distracted today,
just to look.
but we unlocked more of the map.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Oh. I was reading chat. Maybe if you can get to Meridian first, explore what's going, or what that's offering, and then decide if it makes sense. Will do. Will do. Since I've figured out how to upgrade storage, since chat has directed me to it, I've not been having too many issues with it. It's been pretty good. Yeah, no, thank you guys so much again for leading me through this. I really don't think I would have made it this far if not for chat helping me out. I like how they went orange for a second. They're like, yeah, nah, not worth it.
They're scanning for me.
Oh, there's skill points for it too. Oh. Guess dodge roll into that rock. Go. Nope, nope. Perfect. Okay. Onwards.
Never know when I might need these.
What's that? It's my safe grass. What is that? Thunderjaw? Concerns? If I keep going the way I'm going, there's actually a fire over here and a quest. Let's go fight it. No, I'm good. I'm good. Brewing a snacky. What sort of snacky we talking, Pepper? Oh, hey, Rebecca. How are you doing?
First strike.
Ooh. That sounds good. Been doing bug fixes all day. Feels like I've just been putting out constant fires. At least it seems over for now. Hopefully it's over. It must have been a little bit stressful. How are you feeling too? Okay, apparently. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hi. Hello. Oh, it's you again. It's this guy.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers have no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. But I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
God, this guy's insane. I love him. I do worry the day that he runs out of bandits, though. He reminds you of Jafar. I won't be able to unsee that now. Okay, so... It's only level 12, I'm level 20. Do you think we're over-leveled? Sorry, I need to get rid of these. I think I should probably do these at some point, but... Kill the bandits. Oh, we're already in their zone. Cool. Alrighty. Coffee has increased a bit, but again, but slowly getting better. That's what I like to hear. And Pepper, you got your Baymax bag. Is this the one that you accidentally bought? Like the max for most. Maintaining proper levels is nearly impossible in this game. It's perfect because I love being over leveled. If I can be OP and just one-shot things, I am so happy. I feel like maybe that bores some people, but I think it's great. Wait. Rebecca, what? Pizza with pasta inside? Tell me more. You've caught my interest. Oh, gotcha, Pepper. Trouble spotting people here. Like this. Let me see this. I have never seen this before in my life, but I feel like I would eat it. It has bread and it has pasta. And cheese. That's like my main diet. Oh, this guy's just hiding behind the sticks. Could you come out? I just want to talk. With my bow. Oh. Does everyone see me now? Yeah?
You can see them. They can't see you.
I like how she's like, I can see them. They can't see me. Girl, they see you. They see you, trust me. Or at least they did. No, come here. I like how he's like, huh? And then goes back in. It's like, sir. Man, you guys have too much fire and I can't see anything. Could you kindly, like, unlight things, please? Making this difficult. Descendants of Skyrim cards. I was hoping I could climb up, but doesn't look like it. Alright, down you go. Are you playing some Skyrim at the moment? I love it. Took me a long time to realize why I kept getting the "is that hair coming out of your ears" comment. I always go werewolf. Are you literally a werewolf? Took me so long. Oh. I don't know.
Is something out there?
Yeah, come here. You definitely won't see him. Come on. You... Oh, you can't go. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Here they come. Okay.
Eyes up!
That dodge roll. That was a good dodge roll, sir. You know what? You guys are close enough now.
Danger on its way! Get this thing up!
Shooting at me from up here. Is your internet acting funny, Pepper? Sorry. Always sucks. God, these guys have mad dodge skills.
We're dead too if you don't fight. Search is off. I win.
There we go. Get leveled up. I think they're behind a barrier there. I think, though, that's everyone? Except for him. Come here, friend. No? No, that was it. Oh! Why is Rainbow Cam not working? I'll have to figure that out. Bear with me. You're gonna eat an entire cheesecake today? That's mood. That's a mood. Enjoy it. Omni. How you doing? Okay, bear with. I had Rainbow Cam working. I was messing around with my green screen though, so that's probably why it's not right. Bear with me for a second. Why you not working? Got it.
Vod's decree brought the Hunter's Lodge in line. Here they had to admit another woman into the ranks.
What's wrong with that? What do you say to what sir? It's Taco Tuesday, it is! You just reminded me we're having pulled buffalo chicken tonight. It's not tacos. But I'm so excited, I love buffalo.
Civil War. This is a twilight of the Mad Sun King's making.
Okay. I should probably go loot everyone, huh?
Sacrifice brought about this twilight. Our Sun King must cleanse his father's sin.
They're still looking.
What do you mean they're still looking? No one's looking. We're fine. Bison burgers. Not long ago, such yum. I've never had bison.
I praise Sun King Avad.
I honestly, I'm not a huge meat person, so I don't tend to, which, first off, second off, I don't tend to go out of my way to have anything kind of different. Having some teriyaki. No, buffalo, oh, lighting is glitching out there. Buffalo like sauce, not like buffalo as in the meat. You guys looking for me?
Hope I don't burn in the sun again.
Just steal things off your dead body since you don't need it anymore. No biggie. Yeah, no, it's fine, right? It's fine.
I quit.
Yeah, when I say I love buffalo, I mean like the sauce. Always looking for you. Oh my goodness. Low-key, Kim, not to be a creep or anything, but I saw you were in Spacey's chat last night. I always get kind of giddy when I'm lurking in like just some other person's chat and I see someone I know. I'm like, oh, I see you. I'm such a creeper. I'm sorry. Buffalo and bison. Bison have large humps at their shoulders and bigger heads than buffalo. They also have beards as well as thick coats, which they shed in the spring and early summer. Another simple way to tell a buffalo from a bison is to look at its horns. Interesting. Oh, yes. Yes. Buffalo cauliflower. I don't do it very often because, like, it just... If a meal doesn't have meat in it, he doesn't think it's a meal. That's just his thing.
They even live on top of the scrap they find up.
But,
She went that way.
Greetings.
I enjoy that. Oh, blue. You can lurk anytime. Who's to know? Exactly. No one suspects me in the... I mean, not in the grass, but in the lurk. Oh, it's all good. Don't you worry about it. I realized I could have, you know, made that mistake. Yeah, no, I got you. Alright, I think that's everything. That was fun. Where's Nil? He's like on the opposite... Oh, wait, no. This way.
Frost always said, patience.
Tell him about vegans. Oh. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, everyone has their own thing, of course, but he also just doesn't understand how people do it. Almost done 100% Spirit on the Mouse. I can't believe that game was made by a team of 2. I know! It's so well done. It's just a nice little experience. It's a good game. Yeah, he thinks they're disgusting. And I personally think it's in his head. We tried the Beyond Meat burger, I think, from like A&W, and he's like, oh, it's rancid. And I'm like, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. I think it's in his head. He's just a stubborn man. Which, you know, fair.
Remember
I can
how
also
the
be
blood
stubborn.
pounded in your ears. They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell.
You were a soldier?
So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
Oh, for them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
So I guess he may have been involved in the, like, they called it, like, what was it, the blood raids, right? Eating vegetarian from time to time. Not sustainable in my house, though, because my fam cooks so much meat, and you don't want to cook yourself, yeah? You don't like the Beyond Burgers? We can watch you, we can't type in chat. No worries, Pepper, it's all good. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm sorry your internet's being annoying. I hope so too, Ace. Yeah, I wouldn't want to cook you. You know, we don't want you to be cooked. Amazing meat substitutes in the Netherlands, so I'm very happy. That's true, Maria. I feel like if I was to make something at home, he probably would be fine with it. You don't like them. Saying stuff tastes bad because it's not meat. Yeah. Yeah. I'm never, like, I would never trick him into eating something because I just think that that's gross and horrible to do. But it's like, I know if I was to cook something properly at home, like a Beyond Meat or a meat alternative, I could probably make it taste really good. But I would never not tell him what he's eating. No worries, Pepper. Cooked ones are pretty good. Horizon games are some of my absolute favorite. Glad to see you playing them. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's my very first time going through, but I'm enjoying it.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
It sounds like he went nuts.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Such an interesting character. I think so far he might actually be the one I'm most interested in. Let's go fight Pepper and Random's internet. I'm on. I'm game. Let's do it. He's hot too. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing, you know? Oh, I'm interested in him alright. Oh boy. Oh, it kind of gets green over there. I'm not here. Okay, so that's the way we're going. I'm just gonna stop by and actually do a manual save here. Because it's been a minute. I need to do that more often. Aloy will always have my heart. Aloy needs everyone's heart. She's a good girl. Are we eating the cactus? What are we eating? The rocks? Oh, wow. This place is pretty. I'm sorry I keep stopping. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything off to the sides, maybe. Oh, you guys need help? I can help.
Run if you can!
No, no. No running. No running, only fight. Oh, I'm stuck on him. I hit him in the butt. Someone's being misled by Abigail from Stardew because you can't just eat rocks. I'm like, she must have like some sort of like titanium jaw or something. Like, that's the only solution I can think of. Look at how gorgeous this is. This isn't, I keep saying it's not fair. This game's far too pretty. No, we eating Aloy. Oh my. Oh my. Random. You're gonna get away with it today, Pepper. Oh, that took a second for it to think about it. Okay, so we got some Snap Maw friends down there. Hi, friend. Hello. Possibly please save in those instances. They give you a little reward. I did not. I will try to do that next time I save someone because I had no idea. Thank you. I keep putting down their spears like they're angry at me. That one didn't though. That guy was chill. What's in here? Very pretty. I probably shouldn't get distracted.
Should be out there fighting machines. I'm pacing around here.
Do you guys ever hear like a background NPC like that guy?
Wonderful.
And he sounds familiar. And you can't quite place the voice, but you know you're probably gonna have a heck of a time finding who it was.
Frivolous, isn't it?
Random sprayed you in the Discord instead. Random found a way. Oh look! It's the goose and the boar. Friends. That's so cute.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
I got nothing on me.
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I got nothing on me. I'm not.
I thought Meridian was open to all carja.
I'm not sus. Alrighty. So, which bow did we get? Okay. Maybe I should figure that out first before I start looking into buying stuff. So I have this Shadow Hunter bow. And the Sharp Shot for the Karja bow.
Has nothing.
But I'm assuming if I can get a Sharp Shot bow here, I should, yeah? I need a trampler heart for this one. Slow firing but highly accurate bow used for long range combat, so probably should get it. Shadow Stripcaster? Tripcaster, yeah? There's an icon under the weapon thing to show if it's in inventory. Bear with, let me try to find that icon because I want to see it. I got you, I see owned, yeah. Got you. It's so good. No, they're not, Pepper, first off. Second, it's all good. Shadow Tripcaster? You got your tea. What sort of tea you got today, Geese? Alright, I'm gonna trust random on this one.
To do with us.
Actually, wait a minute. Man, what else you got? You got some new outfits? Because I haven't bought a new outfit since the very beginning. Show me your best stuff. So this one's just like customization central. Got you. Fire damage. This is a stealth one. And sell the previous one. Gotcha. Shock, freeze. Just standard damage protection, I guess. So I need the shards for it, obviously, but I could get these. Or at least I could get that one. This is against melee attacks. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
I prefer the one about the sun priest.
How long do we have to wait here?
Oh, I don't mind at all, Pepper. I don't mind at all. I appreciate it. I'm sorry you guys have to do this weird workaround situation, though. Hello, friends.
How long do we have to wait here?
Oh, everyone's putting down their spears.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving.
I like Erend.
Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Oh, no, don't even take it that way. Didn't even come across. Jigglypuff is seen from above. Ground steel type. I'm trying to think if Erend, I don't know how to pronounce it, has two types, or if it's ground and steel. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure.
Stop right there.
Hi.
In
Thank
light
you
of the
very
recent
much.
attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
Oh.
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! You're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Yeah.
Have you been drinking?
Not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
Let's start off with that.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
My HelloFresh is legit all noodles this week. Rebecca, you just like got it in one try. Haven't had any Ultra Beast yet though.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Okay, breaking and entering sounds good.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
It was interesting, Marielle. It was interesting.
At once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Oh. This guy's cool, by the way. I like him so far. I know that he is an important character, too.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
I'll hit you. Don't make me, I'll hit you. Don't talk smack about Aloy.
How long will a blood for blood? Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a Vod hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Oh, I thought we were here, sorry. This reminds me of a certain city in Skyrim, but I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's where the spooky house is. Someone in here is going to know what I'm on about.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Was it Markarth?
That was subtle.
Like I said, breaking and entering.
Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
Yeah, you already did that.
For one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
It's gonna start jumping on it. Yeah, the music's very nice so far. I'm just gonna explore around a bit more because I feel like I found that very quickly.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Why? He has such... My god, this man has such a nice house. I was... This is so nice. Aha.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down.
Erend, move out of the way, sweetheart.
Let's give it a little push.
Oops, I dropped it.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Aloy's like, I don't care. Wait. I feel like if I jump, I could die, but I also feel like it might let me lower down. I'm just gonna go down this way because I don't trust it. I've died once today. I think that's enough for me.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
They died. Oh, by using your shout? We live and die by yellow and white paint in this game? Yeah. Yeah. I'm still learning to, like, keep an eye out for it. Two-dimensional representation, etched directions, geographical data transposed. And we got a journal. Alrighty, let's see.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
I should be going.
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
No, help him.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, there we go. BC King Games, hello, welcome on in. How was your stream today? What were you guys up to? Oh, Random, isn't that one of your favorite games? I feel like it is. I feel like you've mentioned that one before. Either way, welcome on in. I hope you guys had an amazing stream. If you guys are new, my name is Crystal. We're going through Horizon Zero Dawn for the first time. We back, yeah. Yeah, a lot of dead siblings. You're absolutely right, Ren. Go on. You can do it. Up you get. Okay, no, you can't. That's fine. I keep he's going back down. One of the best PS2 games. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys need to get up, you know, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do, stretch after stream, please feel more than free. But if you want to hang out here too, that's cool also. There are so many merchants in this town. Holy crap. You have it on GameCube? Love Need for Speed 2. If you guys want, you should go and drop BC King Games a follow there. Okay, let's take a look at our quest, shall we? Okay, so this is our continuation. And then that one's just a little bit further. So we can go do the continuation first. Best racing game ever made. Racing game fans are eating good. Oh, Pepper, I'm so sorry. Oh, no, not that. I was thinking about maybe, getting some more upgrades going here. Help me choose. What's this, Pepper? I would say the stir-fried honey sesame beef noodles. I think that sounds good. Noodles.
This place smells like nothing I've ever
You're
smelled
an outlander. Nora, from the look of you.
kind of
I'll
spice.
bet you're a machine hunter, too.
That was awkward.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Rude. They only take Karja?
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Ew. Sir. That's not hygienic.
Don't pass up these goods.
I heard shank things up. I mean, he probably wouldn't mind that either.
Would you like to buy something today?
Yay for cultural differences.
You with the second sight, I need your help.
Hi.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Today, Whiterun killed an Elder Dragon basically all by themselves. Oh my god, Whiterun was not having it.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Alrighty, Robin the Rich. Hey, Pixel Paws, how's your day going? We still have some more side quests here. I'm gonna pick them all up. There's no promise I'm gonna do them right now. But if they're, you know, like on our way. Thank you! That scared the crap out of me. I'm really confused about where this person is. Is it Discord's turn to go down? Everything's breaking. I'm lost. With Puppy in a secure field. It's not quite out of season yet, but it's a lovely day. And she had a great time. That's what I like to hear.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Take a look at these wares.
I've got all the best goods here.
God, I am so confused. Alright, where am I? Where am I? Who am I?
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
What? How do...
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
It's an excuse for them to build up its military until they choose to strike again.
Just finish your business here.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
I got none of that, I don't think. How do... I wanna...
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
That's nice. I am looking for a way up. Maybe you can help me with the way up. Oh. Thank you!
I see someone.
I see someone too! What a coincidence.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
I don't have a Rost anymore, so...
Hi there,
he went on
Outlander.
vacation.
Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost.
Got it memorized?
This rumor's worth more to me.
I like that hoodie. Who, mine? Hers? His? Is he wearing a hoodie?
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
Mine. Oh, thank you! It's my Kingdom Hearts Heartless one. No worries, Pepper. I totally get it. Don't you worry about it. Oh, you don't like Earthbound? Really? I love Earthbound. No, this is just the Heartless hoodie. It's just the Heartless. Like, I keep making the microphone worse. Heartless logo. That's all. I love Earthbound. Oh, I mean, yeah, no, Earthbound has some weird imagery. I'll give you that.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
Testing.
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Want a new hoodie? Saw one. There's a Bugsnax one. I kind of want to get some Bugsnax merch. Cool thumb holes and a custom tap on the zipper. Bioshock, yes. Yes. I loved Bioshock, but yeah, it has some pretty disturbing imagery.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
That's not bad, Pepper.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
There we go. Something about, that's supposed to be a Nintendo Kids game. See, that's why I love Earthbound. My favorite thing about that game is the fact that it's from a child's point of view. So you have, like, you know, enemies like stray dogs that could spook a kid. You have enemies like drunk adults. And you have weapons like yo-yos and baseball bats. I love that. I love that it's dark, but it's from a kid's point of view, so it's like almost not. I need to find a way into the center bit there. Drunk adults are scary. Yeah.
Why does the sun kill?
Absolutely agreed, yeah.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
I'll get this campsite, I guess, while we're here. Is this the way in? Oh, really, Ace? Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. Just don't really enjoy it. Not massive on hanging around people who are drinking either. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not sure how to get in there, so I might just continue on. Let's take a look at where our other quests are, though. Okay, that's on, like, the entire side of the other world, alright. Other world? I don't know why I said it that way. That one's, like, right there. I could do that one right now. Smoke healing herb. Yeah, McDonald's especially, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure I'll eventually get it. Talk to the steward, optional. No? Do you want me to go in or not? Oh, that's the window. I got you.
You
Okay,
saw the
this is
thief make a
steward.
run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Oh, very responsible, yeah. Oh, ew, Pepper. Tippy's fun, since you happen to avoid playing hand-eye coordination games with a bunch of buzz friends is delight. But I never understand how getting blackout sloshy drunk is supposed to be a good time. Agreed.
I could use my focus to look around.
Oh, yes you could.
Drops of blood leading the way.
Oh, I meant to mark that, aren't I? There we go.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
I mean, your focus is very bright too. I didn't even notice the blood. What did you just do? Did you guys see that? You gonna do it again?
Construction work going on day and night on my street. How am I supposed to get a good night's rest?
Maybe start by not waving around a torch. That might help.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
I suppose it's time to go back to
Is there a certain person you want me to talk to? Does it matter?
Lenora, I'll say this for you. That kit makes you look fierce.
Thank you.
I don't wanna.
Same.
Had enough of work. Maybe I'll go fishing tomorrow.
It's been ages watching and vibing. It's nice. Oh, you're not a person. Awkward. You're not a people.
You look weird. Are you from the Savage place?
I would assume it'd be someone around here, but maybe I should actually mark this one. Might help me a bit better finding what I'm meant to be doing. Or not.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Oh, there's another one of the torch people.
One of these days, I'm gonna look you in the face and tell him I
Unless I didn't die.
I need a moment.
No, I spoke to you.
They are endless.
I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I do follow Cult
I'd
of Lamb.
like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
I want to discuss the rumors, but... Or the... Not the rumors. The break-in. But no one seems to want to talk to me about this. No?
Excuse me, Outlander?
No.
I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
I'm too little. I've been good. I promise.
Let me tell you, a woman like you wouldn't care for me.
There must be someone here who I'm missing.
Good luck reconciling with her. I need a moment. My duties today are endless.
Maybe not.
Meridian is the greatest of all cities. Within live the greatest of all.
Woman is rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge. Well then, it's a new day.
We've lived under the same sun all this time. Imagine that.
My mother told me to steer clear of Outlanders, but you seem friendly enough.
No, I've wandered out of the zone. Okay, so it really is just here. I come back for this later.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
I still don't got any, I don't think. Tried talking to all the kids and I wasn't getting anything from them. At least I think I did. They're all moving around, so it's a bit hard to tell. I'm wondering if maybe, like, there's someone up here?
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you to speak to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You must feel very provincial here in Karja territory, you poor thing.
Oh, you're looking for a merchant lady. Okay. Also, I think I found the inside area. Hello?
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. A shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Can do.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Yeah, I've been trying to exhaust all dialogue options here, but I find sometimes... like, I get the gist of it, you know? And I don't want to keep us here for too long. So I'll have another look here for the merchant lady.
Machine's running mad.
But like I was saying yesterday, I'm so happy this game is fully voice acted. We play a lot of games on the channel that aren't. And I, especially like 2 days ago when I first started, or 3 or however long it's been, I wouldn't have been able to start this game that day if I had had to read everything because my voice was so shot still. So it's been very nice. I just get to talk to you and not have to worry about reading everything out. Pokemon could never. Okay, one more time, take a look around. So there are 2 merchant people here, but they're actually like trying to sell me stuff. I don't think they want to talk.
You're looking for artifacts.
Oh.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Maybe this one? It could be Pinora, it could be. Gotta play a mid-2000s JRPG.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Not this one.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
That sounds nice.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Okay, not right now. Still looking for a merchant. Is it possible? I know someone mentioned possibly like it's a time of day thing. I don't know if I've encountered that so far yet in this game. But like, you know, we'll ask. Just in case. Oh, no. I'm honestly not sure. I think I'm already outside the zone here. Oh, here we go. I don't think I noticed them because they were bending down.
Run past here, holding a sword.
They were bending down.
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Long night last night.
There we go. That took a minute. Took a minute, but we got there. Thank you. I talked to everyone there but
If
her.
The thief came this way. There's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Keep notes on this.
Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Maybe they're in cahoots. Or maybe not. She seemed pretty mad about her expensive cloth.
The machines last week. Docked my wages. Again.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay.
Lady, you sus as heck.
Watermill then to find out what's going on.
Dear Lord. I had nothing to do this. Oh, okay, wait, now hold on now. We are the cops. We are the cops this time. Gate. Or it's an elevator. It's an elevator. Understood. Yep. That's actually very cool. Detective Crystal. Not to be confused with Frog Detective. I wish I was that good. But unfortunately in this world, crime seems to be a thing, so he can't be here. This is the slowest elevator. Come here. Is it on, like, some other side? Am I meant to... Oh, there you are. Tater needs a cop hat. He needs, like, a little badge and a little, like, smacky stick. That's what he needs. But lobster gob. Amazing views. I'll keep it in mind. Look at my hair. It's like when you're on like a drop tower. No worries, Pepper. I hope the hair wash goes well. Alrighty, there's side quests down here too. Yeah, hair physics are always fun. Tater's the bad cop around here. Tater gets the answers he needs. Hello, it is I, the bald man. Something about that coming from Pepper's account is the strangest thing. Why is it not getting any closer? Oh, there it goes. Oh. I was about to just run into a river. Still might do it anyway. Random Pepper. That used to be her username for a while, didn't it? Oh, oh. Hey. Why do I feel like I'm going here just to be attacked? I have like this weird feeling. Tomb Raider, yes, yeah. Never played, but I've seen a lot of streams of it. Of various games, obviously. Especially the newer ones. Hello.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say
timing.
you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
No,
Okay.
I'm awake. And alert.
Let's take a look. Where is that leading us? So that's going to be pretty far away. But what we can do is we can do the City of the Sun. And then meet Erend and then do that one, I think. I That one's gonna be a while. Let me have a lodge one.
Damn it.
Sir, we can't walk away. We're the cops. We got jobs to do. Which one was it that I wanted to do first? City of the Sun. There we go. So that is our next location here. You can see, how's your day going? And Unicorn, welcome back, friends. How are you both doing today? I hope you're having a great day. We are playing, obviously, some more Horizon today, although I am planning a cozy stream probably this evening with some ACNH, I think. I've caught up for the most part with my uploads, so I think I can get started on that now. Have you played Here Comes Nico? I don't think I've even heard of it. Cozy Sonic, Cozy Animal Crossing. Cozy Animal Crossing. That being said, though, is that Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog game still available? Playing some Breath of the Wild. I hope you've been enjoying it. Did Rosie ever get that present? I think she did. It should be. Okay. I might keep that in mind. Might keep it in mind. Should we get a mount? Oh, was your chat being funky? I've never heard of it. I'll have to look into it. Hello. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's in your butt. It's okay. Good friend. This is Biscuit the Fourth.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Bannock wants to paint his mark.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. What happened to the third? We left him behind near the snap moths. He's fine, though. Yeah, this is Biscuit the Fourth. We're counting how many mounts that go through in this game. None of them have died, by the way. I just want to reiterate that. None of them have died. I just tend to leave them behind, and then I like to think that they live their best lives out in the wild.
Machines.
Yeah, Metal Biscuit the Fourth. The snap moths. Yeah, we were... It was when I was doing the most recent, like, tall neck friend. I left them behind there. That you know of. No, I like to think they're all fine. Just like Rost. He's fine. It's in your butt. It's okay. Out of context. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Out of context, that didn't sound good, did it? Oh. Is that like a chocobo? Oh. Listen. Listen. Okay, first off, you are the most annoying creatures. Okay. Okay. I was stopped. Oh, you're not even a chocobo. You're the same thing I saw earlier. I just didn't see you up close. I was so excited. Ow. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, is that a different one? I see. Where did Biscuit the Fourth go? Biscuit the Fourth? Okay, either Biscuit the Fourth has gone off to live on a farm, or he's dead. I'm gonna go with the farm option. Yeah, that was, never mind. The first one's dead. You just looted him. Well, you know what? He's fine. He's fine. I gotta run the rest of the way. Oh well. Anyway, I'm overdue for a stretch break. If you guys would like to join me, get up, stretch, grab yourselves a drink or a snack. There will be BRB videos. We have some of the new ones playing, so I hope you enjoy those. And I'll only be gone for 10 minutes, so get up, do what you gotta do, and I will see you all here real soon.